So for my first review, I'm going to be reviewing Hunger Games: Catching Fire. I have this prop, which is Mockingjay, because every video should have a prop. And I don't have a Catching Fire book on me at the moment. I am a huge, huge fan of these books, but I've only managed to purchase Mockingjay because I was able to get the other books from the library, and when Mockingjay was about to come out, I was like, I can't wait to get it from the library. I need it now. So I ordered it from Amazon. Yay! So anyway, so that was years and years ago, and I love these books. And I was very impassioned. I had a charm bracelet that represented the districts and Katniss and Peeta and Gale and all that jazz, though that bracelet sadly went black because I guess you have to take care of it. But anyway, so when I saw Hunger Games, the first one, I was so pumped. I was ready. I was like, yes! And then I saw it and I wasn't all that impressed. And I was a little sad. I was actually really, really disappointed. I thought the dress was awful. I was like, this is not the iconic dress that they made in the books. What? So I had my reservations about Catching Fire, but I went opening weekend because I had to see it for myself. And you know what? I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, holy crap. I didn't want it to end, and it felt so long. They jam-packed so much in that second movie. And I cried, and I laughed, and I felt so much emotion. I mean, it's really a depressing story, if you think about it. I mean, and it's, you know, it's like strengthens you and, you know, makes you love and stuff, but I was just like, oh, it's just so sad that these people, you know, everyone's rising up and people are getting killed, and, you know, and then they all have to go back in the arena and fight it out, and it was just really emotional. And I think the new director really did a fantastic job. And I'm really excited to see this third and fourth movies with Mockingjay. I am excited they're cutting it in half, even though I usually am not a fan of that, because there's a lot that happens in this book, and I don't think they could get it done in 2.5 hours. They're going to need those 5 hours that it'll probably be in order to pack all this in. And that's also a depressing thought, because as soon as Catching Fire was over, all I could think about was what happens in Mockingjay. And I don't want to do any spoilers for those of you who haven't read it, but it's really sad. And I mean, they really hit on a lot of that emotion in Catching Fire. And I know that Mockingjay is just going to be one big tear fest, at least for me. So yeah. So anyway, so I would highly recommend Catching Fire. I gave it a 5 stars. And a lot of times I can be so critical. Like Hunger Games, I don't even know what I'd rate it. I think I should watch it again because everyone's like, oh, Hunger Games is good. And so I should really watch it again. And it did inspire millions of people to read the books because they saw the movie before they even knew that it was a book. So I always have that to thank for. Because I think everyone should read. Go to their libraries, go to their bookstores, and read an actual book. So, yes. So anyway, that's just really good. And Catching Fire, I enjoyed it from beginning to end. I didn't think anything was too ridiculous. I thought the costumes this time were right on. I was like, yes, this is so much better than the first go around. And I was just greatly pleased. So, there was a lot of kissing though. I think I counted 7 kisses, which I guess isn't really that big a deal, but when you're having like young kids go, even though I don't think you should have young kids go, because again, there's a lot of blood and violence and things like that, but yes, I did count because some people like to know that kind of thing, so I'm pretty sure there were 7 total. Anyway, go see Catching Fire, go read Mockingjay, you won't regret it. Unless you just like happy fairy tale stories where everything's perfect, then you might regret it.